Hello. Welcome back to Almighty Blues FC, a fan channel for all to see. By the way, हाँ आप लोग सोच रहे होंगे यार ये संडे दोपहर को भी आ गया अपना मुंह दिखाने के लिए और obviously like we had to come. हमने रिव्यू नहीं किया है सैटरडे अभी तक. Yes, I was not able to do the review तो मैं सोचा लाइव ही चल जाते हैं और yes जो जो भी जानता है we will start a weekend with Ank. That is the new series जो आना चाहे definitely will be welcome towards the end of the stream. And it is going to be a little bit of a review plus Q&A plus a live call in. अगर आप चाहो तो again I know that this is an odd timing, but I'm hoping that people out there again the language will be dependent on the participant जो भी होगा it will depend on you guys of course and of course यहाँ पर yes Varnendu so live call in क्या है भैया so basically you can join if you want to. Towards the end of the stream, beginning of the stream, I will do a little bit of review about what happened on Saturday. But I think towards the end of the stream, I would like to open the line just for you guys. If you want to comment, just share about your team. Maybe Manchester United, Chelsea. It can be Real Madrid, PSG as well. जो भी weekend में हुआ. And of course, looking forward to the game. We have a great game coming up, right? Man City, Liverpool. So any views that you have, please go ahead and kind of comment towards the end of the stream. Throughout the stream, but yeah, definitely I would like to answer your questions as well because yes, हमारा QA kind of pending है. Yes, Tejas Sharma, thank you for joining as always. Yes, Manchester love for you. Lekin unfortunately not a great kind of a Saturday that you had. Of course, Sean, Brian, so proud of this team. I have to say, and again, yeah, usual drill. Everyone, it's a usual drill. जैसे ही आते हो, just hit the like button. It's just a press of a button. Take the poll if there's any, and of course share the stream. अगर आप मुझे follow करते हो Twitter पे etc. It certainly helps, right? And actually that reminds me. Let me actually retweet right away so that Sunday दोपहर को India में other places wherever it is morning they can kind of wake up early and join the stream if they want to. It's totally up to them, right? And again, this is a Chelsea show, but not just that. We will be discussing a lot more, of course, like we did a couple of weeks ago on the show as well. Good timing है दोपहर में chill करते हुए देखूंगा. Okay, cool Swarendu, nice. Again, I'm kind of experimenting different times, especially during IPL, so that I get more participants in the call, right? That's the whole idea. Ronaldo is Will Smith of Premier League. I don't know, man. Like it can be the other way around. Like absolutely, like that what Ronaldo is. He has quality. You never know. Abhi tak is not over. Yes, Sadiq bhai in the house. Sadiq bhai, thank you tune in करने के लिए. And as always, will be very interesting to know your views as well. Sorry about the loss for United. But yeah, as in, it's just a phase, it's a cycle, right? United का याद मत दिलाओ मुझे please कल मेरे 10 से खराब किया अच्छा. Okay, I can understand you are having a bad day, but it's part and parcel of the sport, yeah. कोई भी sport आप करते हो तो yeah. And by the way, talking about sports, especially people out there, cricket lovers, we are live again exactly 1 hour 10 minutes from now. So we'll be live with a panel discussing the weekend cricket as well on Almighty Blues Cricket. Yeah, please come on. Let's give some love to Almighty Blues Cricket as well. I am getting love from you all for sure. And thank you for that. I really appreciate it. Like, Almighty Blues Cricket needs some love from you all, man. Come on. It's just a press of a button. It is Almighty Blues Cricket. As in, it's not very difficult to kind of search that, right? As in, the link is always in the description of every, live stream that I do. And yes, like कर दीजिए आप जो भी join कर रहे हैं अभी. Hello भैया कैसे हो? Absolutely great. Of course, Chelsea यार क्या performance. What back with a bang. I said way back that Tottenham will finish in top 4. Looks like it will come true. Yes, absolutely. हेमंत भाई ने बोला था. Liverpool win. Okay, Ronnie, interesting. Let's see. Yes, happy Ram Navami आपको भी निशित भाई. Absolutely. Ronaldo break fans phone. Yes, that is news. हम discuss करेंगे. We'll come to United for sure. Already in vacation mode. Yes, absolutely. Jaskaran, hi brother. Of course. Yes, तो कहाँ से शुरू करें यार? It has to be. Come on. As and again, people do stick on Q&A session के लिए, live call in के लिए, Manchester United के लिए, and a lot more in other leagues. लेकिन it has to be. Come on. Like मैं झूठ नहीं बोलूँगा. There is something that I did not anticipate. मैंने खुद बोला था यार, draw होने वाला है, but what a performance. I know Southampton ही थी, but I think we have to give it to Chelsea. जो हो रहा है Chelsea Football Club में. After that, what happened midweek में जो kind of riot था against Real Madrid, we went on a riot against Southampton. Honestly, वो होना चाहिए था एक और 9-0. Again, आप अगर disagree करते हो, please let me know. And by the way, people, If there are people kind of from Europe or other places of the world, please comment. I will be more than happy to do it in English. Again, the language, the conversation kind of depends on you guys. It's just a weekend spending with you guys, so we'll go club by club. But certainly, starting off with Chelsea, of course, yeah, that has to be the shuruat, like Nishit is saying. What do you think about Chelsea's comeback? Because Madrid is also playing good. Yes. By the way, हम cover करेंगे Madrid का game क्या हुआ. Yes, good morning to Doug. Good morning, Doug. Big day for you. Of course, Liverpool fan in the house. People do check out Doug Out Football channel, please. Highly recommended. He was there discussing the big game with us. Great conversation. I know hopefully next time we'll have a detailed conversation. But yeah, it was always good to have Doug. Warner हो सकता है अगले साल. Well, I will come up. I will come up with something here. So again, 6-0, fantastic. Matlab, absolutely no two ways about it. Like, I'm very happy with the performance, the result. Of course, in terms of Premier League, like again, I'll show you a Premier League table. तो अभी Chelsea का Premier League kind of position देखिए तो kind of fixed ही है. Of course, with the results that happened, we are kind of stuck upon third. Or होने नहीं वाला यार कि we'll be in the top two. Like, let's be honest about it. And I will share the screen to show the Premier League table again, which again it's changing literally every day. लेकिन Chelsea के लिए change नहीं हो रहा है. तो आप देख रहे हो Chelsea on 62 points, Tottenham on 57, but एक game extra खेली. तो imagine if Chelsea win that extra game, they will be on 65. Imagine if Arsenal win, which is a big if, their extra game, they will be equal to Tottenham, right? So Chelsea will be 8 points ahead of Tottenham and Arsenal, and 10 points behind Liverpool, irrespective of whatever happens आज के मैच में, right, between Man City and Liverpool. तो आप बोलोगे safely Chelsea is at number 3. So now all the focus shift to Real Madrid, right? लेकिन let's actually look at again, people, especially Chelsea fans, again, if you can share on social media, it'll be absolutely fantastic, because we are looking to kind of discuss Chelsea and then Manchester United and Arsenal and Real Madrid, PSG even, or take some live calls. So for now, I will also share what is Chelsea's starting lineup, because this is very crucial coming to the Real Madrid game. What we will share, right? Let's actually look at it. So again, I was surprised. मैं झूठ नहीं बोलूंगा. I was very, very, very surprised. In fact, right? This is what I would say, that the starting lineup was Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Please tell me. हमने watch along के दौरान, I think, kind of, review किया था कि this is something that we don't anticipate. लेकिन हाँ, Ruben Loftus-Cheek at right wing back. But did he do very badly? You can argue नहीं, क्योंकि first few minutes में I think उसने create किया था clearly Timo Werner के लिए chance. And yes, Timo Werner, the person I called a fraud, I have to admit कि I probably got it wrong, but did I get it wrong? Everyone, did I get it wrong? Timo Werner should have got a hat-trick in the first half itself. He hit the left post, he hit the right post, he hit the bar. I know when he hit the right post, Havertz ने घुसा दिया अंदर. That was fantastic. लेकिन I think Timo Werner should have got a hat trick again. you say that यार क्या अंकित भाई, आप you always kind of definitely you are one of them who always criticizes Werner is negative, but nahi, I think the first shot that he took on the left, which hit the post as well, it was not a confident shot at all. Of course, his confidence developed during the game, and I was surprised by his goal for sure, right? But again, apart from Loftus-Cheek, what was the other surprise जो आपने देखा इस starting 11 में? Kante starting again, despite वो performance जो था midweek में. Surprising Christensen. Christensen, oh my God, I don't know how did he start, man. But the fact that they, came up with a clean sheet, especially with Mendy being there, brilliant that is for Chelsea. That's all I can say. Apart from that, I think it was kind of expected. Obviously, Alonso being that outlet on the left-hand side certainly helps. I don't know if you guys agree or disagree. Lekin, I think I have to certainly talk about one more thing, and that is Chelsea's record, people. Yes, Chelsea ने एक record किया for themselves, of course, and that is basically what? 7 successive away wins equaling a club record. Wow. Now, that is something we can take a lot of confidence from, because हम travel कर रहे हैं in midweek, right? So that is something against Real Madrid will be essential for me. I'm just looking forward to that game. And let me take a few comments before I move ahead. नहीं तो मारेंगे पकड़ के लोग, I'm pretty sure. Yes, let me. Where was I? Where was I? Okay, so I was basically okay. AS15 says City jeetega. Wish you all the best. That's all I can say. I'm looking forward to the game. Or yes, by the way, people, we will do a watch along as well, mostly. So do check it out. That is City against Liverpool, and we are live a couple of times a day nowadays. So yeah, you can always tune into our channel and the cricket channel also for people out there. Almighty Blues Cricket was up early watching the F1 earlier today. Okay, interesting, Doug. Interesting. By the way, F1 watchers, how you're finding this particular season to go? Anyway, Madrid. Yes, we will be talking. Like and share and subscribe, guys and gals. Rahul Trivedi, आप सुन ही रहे हो. Brilliant that Rahul, thank you. City 11-0 जीतेगा लिवरपूल के. थोड़ा सा ज्यादा नहीं होगा, बस थोड़ा सा एक एक एक्स्ट्रा वन डाल दिया मेरे ख्याल से गलती से. Anyway, I think Spurs have got fourth wrapped up now. Oh yes, we'll come to Spurs for sure, Doug. But I know Antonio Conte has got it, man. As in, probably they know that he's going to stay if they don't finish fourth. घमंड तोड़ना है लिवरपूल का. I wish I could have said that यार. Carabao Cup में हमें हराए थे. I know rather हम हारे थे because of our penalty shootout not excellent, लेकिन हाँ they have been very good. So Liverpool, we have to give it to them, right? Let's try to make a record of fastest 50 likes. Yes, let's get it there. Let's get it there quickly so that we have more people, so that we have probably some people even joining in the call if time permits. So hopefully I'll get through that. Serie A title race is very good this time. Yes, Yudhvir, we will get to Serie A as well towards the end of the stream. Absolutely. Love this time. Lunch करते करते अंकित सर की stream. Well, अंकित सर मत बोलिए यार. राहुल भाई हो आप लोग का. We are just kind of brothers and of course any sisters in the house. I don't know, but that's what I'm telling, right? No sir. It's all about just sharing your views, mate. Like and share on Twitter, mate. Thank you, Doug. Big up. And of course, yeah, Dugout Football Channel. In case आपने नहीं check किया, please करिए. Huge shout out to him. Of course, Chelsea Perspective, my brother as well. He'll be live as well in a couple of hours. So do check him out. RLC is the only player I can call criminally overrated. Well, I don't know. But is right wing back the new position for RLC? Honestly, yes, he got beaten a couple of times quite easily. I know it was a right-footed left back that Southampton had, but Archit, I would say that he didn't do too bad as much as I expected. और उसने create किया था, काफी create भी किया था. He was going on his runs, which I didn't anticipate. But again, I don't see him as a right wing back anyway. You know it very well. I've been talking about it. Chelsea can get it up if they not concede and win the tie against. Yeah, हम लोग जीत सकते हैं. But the point is, can we beat by 2 goals? That's the biggest point, and that's my biggest concern, especially जो Madrid का हुआ. I think they also did not play a typical first team, or did they play? Did everyone get all the minutes? We look at that for sure. It breaks my heart to say this, but we should have let Ronaldo join City. Wow, brave statement that. Well, agar Ronaldo join karta City, so you can argue that he may not have, or rather City may not have done what they have done, because entire team kind of depends on a Ronaldo, man. It's very important, but I wouldn't blame him either. Come on, Ayush, I think for United, he has been one of the 3 best players of the season as well, right? Lukaku interview को blame कर सकते हैं क्या Chelsea को title race. By the way, Rishikesh, interesting point. Lukaku did not even come on कल. तो बहुत ही shocking for me. It was Southampton away and Lukaku is not even coming on. हमें rest कर रहे थे players, but he rather preferred getting on Pulisic, जो possibly खेले Real Madrid के साथ. Possibly, I don't know. लेकिन Lukaku not coming on, big call for me. Maybe वो midweek में जो भी किए थे. Timo Werner is developing confidence. Parth, लेकिन यार I am touching wood as you're saying that because it changes week by week. Trust me, अभी भी यार literally I think 5 goals मारा यार Timo Werner इस Premier League में. Come on, that's not done for what level of striker he is. Yeah, आप बोल सकते हो he is more like an inside forward, not a striker, neither a winger. So he does not fit in Chelsea. No, boss. I think being a Chelsea fan, I can say, and again, only since the last month मैं बोल रहा हूँ fraud Werner. मैं पहले बहुत ज़्यादा I was praising Werner that उसका effort is something that everyone needs to look up to, and I agree. His effort is brilliant. लेकिन we need quality. We need more quality. If just again I'm just comparing, but the fact is we shouldn't compare. However, Lewandowski, अगर वो रहता Timo Werner के जगह कल, Southampton would have kind of conceded double-digit goals. I'm 100% sure. Chelsea played excellent, eccentric football, beautiful football. And talking about beautiful football, the first goal, wow, What was that, man? First goal. Anyone remember the first goal against Southampton, the Chelsea goal? What number of passes, and not just that, Mason Mount, 10 goals and 8 assists, just behind Salah and De Bruyne, in goals and assists for the season in the Premier League. This guy is going places, but again, there are people who say that he scores against Southampton and whatnot, but does not do with big teams. That something will come. It'll come with age. But what a pass to Alonso! What awareness! Brilliant awareness. Check this out, yeah, people. Just check this out. Check out the passes that we had for that particular goal. And that is what Chelsea needs to take confidence from, and that is why an Alonso needs to play क्योंकि वो balance देता है side को. That balance is required, and we need to be on the front foot against Real Madrid anyway, right? So this is what. Check out the passing sequence and the Mason Mount, the last assist that he got, the pass. Wow, brilliant! And Alonso, what a finish! Just about 5 minutes earlier, not even 5 minutes, I think about 3 to 4 minutes earlier, Timo Werner took a shot and that hit the post. That was an easier shot than Alonso's. I have to say that, right? And again, yeah, Chelsea won. I shouldn't be criticizing, but Alonso, I'm praising him here. Absolutely. What a brilliant sequence that, right? I mean, one of the sequences of the season for Chelsea, at least, I would say. Okay, let's take a few more comments here quickly. Okay, Chelsea midfielder was good against Southampton. Yes, absolutely. Kante, well, Kante, is he back? Not yet. But I think Kovacic, always good to see him. यार वो जो runs पे जाता है ना, it's a different element. I love Kovacic, the way he plays. 25 people watching, like तो बनता है दोस्तों. Yes, यार राहुल को सुनिए सब. कितने likes हो अभी तक देखते हैं everyone. Let's actually increase the likes so that we have more people joining in. Like I said, we are doing 2 back-to-back streams, one on the football channel, one on the cricket channel. So hopefully we'll get the likes up to at least 50 in the next 5 minutes. Come on, we can do that. Get the likes up to 50. Right now 40 here. Let's get the likes up to 50 in the next 5 minutes. People, let's do that. And you look like you haven't slept at all. Well, no, मैं तो नहा कर आया हूँ अभी. I don't know. Maybe my hair is a little bit wet. That's why I'm feeling like it, Amar. By the way, Amar, we'll be discussing your team as well. Don't worry. Well, 2 to draw hoga. Okay, interesting. Forza Ferrari. Okay, all the best for them. See, this top 3 against Real. Well, interesting. Now, Hakim Ziyech is also fasting, right? So I don't know. Like again, I know midweek match jo hai, wo it's after he breaks the fast on that day. Lekin I think he didn't look that good compared to Mason Mount and Werner. So I am saying, yes, people, you heard it here. I am saying that I would start Werner against Real Madrid just for the sake that he has that runs और वो थोड़ा scare होगा, especially with Milita not being there. Nacho is there, remember. So that is something that मैं देख रहा हूँ कि Werner should play, Havertz should play, and Mount should play. I would play that 3 absolutely away. No comments, yeah, sorry. You can never count on Spurs, to be honest. Well, I can count on Conte, but yeah, whether he can count on the team, he only knows. I'm betting City, Real Madrid, Bayern, and AC Milan to win the respective leagues. Okay, interesting. AC Milan, well, let's see. Hello Ankit Bhaiya, come on City, big game 4-1. Okay, all the best for you. And thanks, yeah, join करने के लिए again. I hope the likes are up, by the way. Benzema is so underrated player in the history of football. Yeah, बंदे ने कल भी शुरू किया था भाई. As in RCB won, Chelsea won, Arsenal lost, United lost. Ankit bhai, you probably had your best weekend therein. Absolutely, and you too. Same to you, brother. And that is why I'm probably excited and doing this stream. And that's why my excitement say, video नहीं किया जो solo video किया करता हूँ मैं generally. But I thought anyway, let's do a little bit of Q&A as well, and give you the opportunity to come on if you want to. I think Werner should start against Real Madrid. I agree. He was making some brilliant runs. Yes. But again, I can expect him कि वो 2-3 misses भी करेगा Real Madrid के against. So that is something that I'm not really looking forward to. But I would take him because Pulisic is not looking himself. Ziyech is not looking himself. Hudson-Odoi hasn't looked himself for the entire year. So मैं तो बोलूँगा, obviously, the obvious choice is Werner because Lukaku hasn't been himself as well, right? Yesterday, Villarreal rotated their all 11 players. Okay, Yudvi, thank you join करने के लिए. Actually, यार, quickly देख ही लेते. By the way, उससे पहले, certainly, I think, I don't know, which was the best Chelsea goal for you? Which was the best Chelsea goal? मैंने तो highlight किया first goal. Or would you say Mount का second goal out of the 6 goals? For me, by the way, the Mount goal was brilliant as well. I really like that, especially the first goal Mount का, जो team का second goal था. Brilliant goal. What a shot. Typical, I think वो याद दिला दिया Lampard का, to be very honest about it. But as in it's just about yesteryears. But you have to say that is probably this partnership which was the turning point of the match, or rather the highlight of the match. It has to be basically Mount and Warner. Mount and Warner, again, if they can get that chemistry going in Real Madrid, nothing like it, absolutely nothing like it. Or were you really surprised that Thiago Silva started, or Chaloba is not starting again? I am surprised, but again, we have to give it to Kai Havertz, man. Kai Havertz, abhi, I think last पांच Premier League games में पांच goals है. What a performance! Where would you rate Kai Havertz overall? Like in Premier League, do you think Kai Havertz has really arrived in terms of Premier League top strikers? Has he yet, or is it too early yet? मैं बोलूंगा यार, Kai Havertz, if he has the right kind of supply, right kind of support on either wing, he is right there. He's a striker, proper now, proper striker. So I would say that Kai Havertz, it is absolutely yes. Lekin what about this guy? Because I think one guy Joe probably wanted some confidence from this game. It probably has to be this guy, right? And for me, this guy, would he start against Madrid? Now 100% yes, क्योंकि वो clean sheet जो मिली ना, and it's not just a clean sheet. I know first half में he didn't have much to do, but I think Mendy, man, the save that he made in the second half was brilliant, brilliant. And behind him you can see Rudiger, not a bad performance. So just going from strength to strength again, थोड़ा confidence आते हुए, but again we don't want to kind of rest on our laurels too much, क्योंकि यहाँ Real Madrid also did not do too badly. What did Real Madrid do? देख ही लेते हैं भाई, as in quickly देख ही लेते हैं, and we'll get to Real Madrid quickly. मैं थोड़े और ले लेता हूँ comments यहाँ पर. इंजर्ड था ना भाई लुकाकू? हाँ, इंजर्ड था एब्सोल्युटली, लेकिन आई थॉट दैट द इंजरी वाजंट टू बैड, सूरज. Again, maybe it's a precautionary measure, I thought, but I thought that as per the press conference, the injury wasn't too bad, तो मैं सोचा बेंच पर तो रहेगा. Anyway, as in let's actually trust Tuchel. You're right, Suraj, I'll probably go with him. Don't hype Warner. We fans know him inside out. हाँ, absolutely not hyping him. It's just that the fact that वो थोड़ा better है option, at least for midweek, because of short notice में we want to play the informed player. उतना ही बोलूंगा मैं. Not kind of saying Warner is still a fraud. Honestly, वो कल भी he should have scored minimum hat-trick if not more. रोनाल्डो इतना फ्रस्ट्रेटेड नहीं होता अगर यू सिटी गया होता, तो रोनाल्डो टॉप स्कोरर होता प्रीमियर लीग का और ट्रॉफी जीत. वेल, लेकिन जब गेम प्ले सिटी की होती ना, दैट वुड हैव चेंज. सो आई एम नॉट श्योर इफ सिटी वुड हैव बीन इन द पोजीशन दैट दे आर इन. दैट्स व्हाट द पॉइंट आई वाज ट्राइंग टू मेक. लेट्स सी. Ankit bhai puts in so much effort. Well, thank you bhai. Again, the effort is because of your support. Without your effort, without your support, the effort doesn't come in. Effort needs time and money. If you want to support the channel financially, also you can super chat. Yes, of course, that's an option. Again, only people who can afford. Of course, I don't want to kind of go around asking for it. लेकिन absolutely helps. It does help क्योंकि यार वही वापस invest करूँगा channel पे, and of course I'll upgrade certain things in the channel, hopefully with your help. Love in terms of likes, subscribe or super chat, all welcome. बिल्कुल भाई राहुल, thank you, means a lot. अंकित भैया, चेल्सी वर्सेस मैड्रिड गेम को लेकर डर लग रहा है कि नहीं? डर तो नहीं बोलूंगा, इट्स मोर लाइक, हाँ, फर्स्ट लेग में डर लग रहा था, आई वाज नर्वस लिटरली. लेकिन सेकंड लेग में इट्स मोर लाइक वी नो दैट मैड्रिड फेवरेट्स है, तो व्हेन द अदर टीम इज अ क्लियर फेवरेट टू गो थ्रू, इन अ स्ट्रेंज सेंस मैं बोलूंगा नथिंग टू लूज वाला सिचुएशन है. आई नो चैंपियंस यूरोप वी वोंट वांट टू लूज एंड इट विल बी हार्ट ब्रेकिंग, बट एटलीस्ट वो बैक ऑफ द माइंड नो दैट यार चांसेस बहुत कम है. सो दैट्स वेयर यू जस्ट गो फॉर इट, गो फॉर द किल. वो हुआ इन द पास्ट. Again, does this Chelsea team have that character? I am not quite sure. Let's see. But हाँ, मैं अभी रियल मैड्रिड का शेयर करने वाला हूँ. Obviously, they won 2-0 against Getafe. Casemiro and Vasquez, they were the goal scorers, by the way. और हाँ, हम यूनाइटेड की बात करेंगे क्योंकि हम प्रॉपर वॉच अलाउंग किए थे कल. I'll try and come to it later part of the stream, certainly. तो यहाँ पर, by the way, यार, again, people, I'm hoping the likes are up, the polls are all in as well. लेकिन हाँ, let me share the lineup. और ये interesting, Real Madrid, are they already getting ready again for Chelsea? And they are probably, आप बोलोगे, absolutely yes, because आप देखो back four में बहुत ही interesting. They were at home to Getafe. They are at home midweek में against Chelsea. Vasquez, Militao, Marcelo, तीन प्लेयर्स ऐसे जो नहीं खेलने वाले. यस, वास्केज, मिलिटाओ एंड मार्सेलो, वो लोग नहीं खेलने वाले. अरे कहां गया? सॉरी अबाउट दैट. सो यस, तो they have rested proper, और David Alaba जो खेलने वाला है midweek में, he was taken off. Midfield में Casemiro taken off. Valverde, Camavinga playing. Camavinga start नहीं करेगा, हमें पता है. Valverde maybe start करेगा. Rodrigo, Valverde दोनों में से एक start करेगा. So maybe वो एक audition था कि कौन start करेगा. मेरे ख्याल से Valverde वापस start करेगा. और हम by the way कल live होंगे. So do join us. Do check our postings क्योंकि we will be discussing that in detail. The tactics again. Karim Benzema, Vinicius Junior दोनों ही taken off. Now that is a proper आराम से second gear में 2-0 kind of victory for Real Madrid. Chelsea fans, are we scared? I don't know. I am now looking at that. Yeah, they are probably playing out for that, Tuesday wala match. Hi Ankit bhai, Sai, hi bhai. Top 4 Spurs or Arsenal. Well, हमने देखा था अभी Premier League table. Arsenal, by the way, man, they are doing an Arsenal back-to-back losses. I don't know, yaar. Odegaard came back with a victory, with a goal. Lekin I think Brighton deserved that victory. To be very honest about it, Brighton अच्छा खेल रही थी, and Arsenal are just about losing grip. लेकिन they are equal on points with Spurs. अगर वो जीतते हम अपने game in hand, which is probably Chelsea के साथ ही game in hand if I'm not wrong, they will be equal to Spurs. But will they? Big questions. I think it is Spurs. It is for Spurs to lose. Spurs ke fixtures are basically better than Arsenal's fixtures. Put it that way. And of course, they play important matches as well. So they have the big game players more than Arsenal. So I am going with Spurs, and of course, the form calls for itself. Manchester United finished 10th. Mark my words. I was coming to this here. So Manchester United, in my opinion, they will finish what? Probably 6th. West Ham मेरे ख्याल से midweek में काफी important game है उनके लिए, तो maybe they will just drop. And yes, by the way, people again, over 30 people watching. I hope you can stick on and kind of come on as well towards the latter part of the stream. We'll be opening streams just for about 15-20 minutes hopefully, so that we have a couple of people in. Okay, Nacho को बहुत कम count कर रहे हो. He really drops a poor performance. Mostly 7 or 8 out of 10 performance देता है. Well, let's see. He is very good. Again, at left back, he is vulnerable. At centre back, Amar is probably right. I have to listen to Amar here, right? I also love that goal. Yes. Hi, Ankit. Hey, Sebastian. Big up, brother. This Spurs attack is no joke. Well, interesting. Absolutely. But Son, man, as in Son is doing madness. Again, I had put up poll. People do take that poll in my community. For you, which was that performance? For me, Son. Son was hands down the performance of the Saturday. He, मतलब again, अगर आप निकालते हो ना penalty goals, if you actually do not count the penalty goals, in the Premiership, he has scored the most number of goals this season, even more than Mo Salah. Yes, that is human Son. Son is a great, and that is something that I think probably Pulisic of Chelsea needs to learn from. That is something that we need, right? Ankit sir, do you think the second leg will be competitive rather than one-sided first leg match? Well, honestly, first leg भी मैं one-sided नहीं बोलूँगा. It was more about the mistakes. So those mistakes kind of turned that match and looked like one-sided. Second half wasn't so one-sided. Lekin, yes, second leg will be much more competitive because maybe Chelsea will be on the front foot and Real Madrid will be in back foot from minute 1 to minute 45. हम खाली first 7 to 8 minutes के लिए थे. Yes, I hope कि 50 likes हो गए हैं. Yes, 50 likes हो गए, but let's go to 100 now. But absolutely, yes, people, certainly this is a like and subscribe target. Let's come to that. And again, the more people, the merrier it is. Obviously, I'm still not sure whether Werner should start against Madrid. Well, who else, Jaskaran? Who else starts? Pulisic, वो first leg में missing थे. Even when he came on as a substitute, he didn't do much against Southampton. Callum Hudson-Odoi hasn't done much the entire year. He hasn't been in form either. He's not fit either. So I don't think there's any option. Ziyech, he's been fasting. He's not looking himself in the last couple of appearances. 1-0 City and bags up the title. Okay, interesting. Timo Crossbar's first goal. Yes, 2-0 comfortable win. Okay. Mendy should start because form is temporary, class is permanent. Good one, Parth. Kepa bhi acha hai, but I think Kepa will come back against Crystal Palace. I think Crystal Palace ke liye Kepa hoga, but that's the argument. Would you play Kepa one match before just so that he gets some kind of, is more comfortable with that team? And that's one argument. But again, I would go with Mendy as well. भैया जिसने मैड्रिड का पूरा मैच देखा वो रिलेट कर पाएगा कि मैड्रिड काफी अच्छी खेली. Yeah, absolutely. Madrid played brilliantly. लेकिन वो ये they are getting ready for the second leg already. आप देख सकते थे second half में, people coming off and stuff like that. Insane Football Talks, people, check it out. Good, very good channel. Bhai, I love Warner for his overall game. I think Ferran Torres is the same kind of player, just needs the finishing touch. Okay, interesting, interesting. Okay, Madrid 2, Chelsea 3 second leg. Oh, just हम मिस कर देंगे सार्थक, but अच्छा मैच होगा as per you. Do you think Man United will qualify for Conference League? हाँ, तो I believe if they finish sixth, they are in Conference League by default. And it depends on कि कौन जीता है FA Cup and all that. लेकिन for me, they will finish sixth. That is my prediction. They will finish sixth अभी, Man United. And I think West Ham United will probably, as in drop down. Well, they will finish eighth or ninth. Let's see. मेरे ख्याल से यार जो राइनिक ने बोला ना post match, that makes sense. It doesn't matter. Basically, you don't need a motivation. You are Manchester United, so I don't think you need a motivation. Whether आपको वो confusion हो रहा है कौन है manager. What's your problem, man? As a player, that's what I would like to say. You are getting the bucks. You get better perform, and that effort missing था. I think Van Bissaka. Let's talk about Manchester United. Van Bissaka, for me, मैंने वॉच अराउंड के दौरान भी बोला था, for me he was the biggest question. I know काफी questions आ रहे हैं मैगवायर पे, काफी questions आ रहे हैं मैटिच पे. मेरे लिए वैन बिसाका was at fault for that goal direct. मैं बोलूंगा his approach, first warning मिली थी with Richarlison getting the ball and he missed his first kind of chance, or rather वो pass बहुत लंबा था. He was jogging. I don't know why. And secondly, when he got a chance to close down Richarlison, he was backing off. I think Van Bissaka was at fault for that goal directly. हाँ, मैटिच आप बोल सकते हो पहले और मैगवायर बाद में, लेकिन वैन बिसाका was the middleman. For me, he was a guy जिसके बगैर क्रॉस नहीं आता. If he was putting a leg in. Are you going to share links so that people can join? Yes, absolutely. Actually, मैं वही सोच रहा था कितने बजे share करूँ. So I will be sharing it in under 5 minutes. Bye. Give me 5 minutes, Rahul. I'll just share it. Alaba taken off only after 80. Okay. हाँ, but वही है कि the fact that they were taken off, I think Benzema after 73, if I'm not wrong, Alaba after 80, but still, Bhaiya, Juve nearly come back in Bernabeu after 3-0 down. Yes, yes. So I think Chelsea can come back. But वही है at the Bernabeu with this team, young team, whether it's possible or not. Well, Madrid pundits in the house, doing very well. Madrid pundits, I see your content every day. Very good. Is Diaz fit? If not, Liverpool are favorites today. I believe Diaz is not fit, right? Again, बोलिए Man City fans. I believe Ruben Diaz is not fit. Lekin John Stones or Laporte are not bad, man. As in usual. Well, I low-key want Liverpool to win, or it should be a draw. Would make things even more interesting. So, well, again, there were other things happening as well in other leagues. So quickly, again, I'm pretty sure Syria, experts or Syria fans are also in the house. So Syria में क्या हो रहा है देख ही लेते हैं quickly. I will take a look at the Syria table. Obviously, Inter ने जीता 2-0 victory, and Syria I don't know यार, काफी madness हो रही है Syria में भी. I think probably I'm looking at AC Milan bottling it. मुझे पता नहीं, gut feeling आ रही है अभी. Obviously, I would want them to win. Having a soft corner, strong soft corner at that. लेकिन I think it's got to be certainly Inter Milan who can come up, and that's just my gut feeling, right? Let's see. As in again, अब देख रहे हो यहाँ पर काफी क्लोज होते हुए, मतलब आप देखो 67, 66, 66. ओ भाई, नापोली, यूवेंटस भी यार 62 पर है, बट हाँ थोड़ा दूर है, आई थिंक स्टिल. So again, people do comment. What do you think will happen in Serie A? Inter 1-2-0. That was a great performance. They just did the job, simply put. And now it's on to AC Milan, Napoli. For me, पता नहीं यार, मुझे लग रहा है अभी इंटर ले जाएगी. मैं होप कर रहा था कि it'll be AC Milan, but I feel Inter. But again, I would want AC Milan to win. That's what I would say. But यहाँ पर देखते हैं. Okay, Chelsea come back on its way. Absolutely. Okay, it's Wo Genius, Woi, a great channel again. Check it out, people. Matt, good to have you. Yes, let's have it. Actually, again, firstly, I would like to get in some Chelsea fans in, if in case Chelsea, or maybe Premier League fans. Let's put it that way. Let's have some Premier League fans on, if possible. I'll share the link now. Again, people, I might allow only a couple of people in so that we are having a discussion. Rather than a commotion, so we'll probably have a couple of people in. I just shared the link now. Hopefully, we can have some Premier League fans in. Let's discuss the Premier League. What's happening, and of course, if you'd like to discuss Champions League with those teams, great. Sol is probably The best left winger in the world. Okay. Best left winger in the world. Yeah. And then maybe Mbappe will call a striker probably, but again, I'd probably say Son is right up there in the top three for sure right now, based on form of the season. Why not? Absolutely. Okay, we have Matt in the house. I think Matt is coming first time. Brother, how are you?
Bro, I've like known you for a whole year, and I think this is the first time on your channel. I've known you, I think, since last April, and this is like the first time on your channel because like
Oh
you stream
yes,
like
yes.
3 a.m., 4 a.m.s, and I'm like, oh, I'm never around. I always catch the reviews and stuff, but yeah, it's the first time I've been on actually like on a live call with you on your channel. Yeah.
Absolutely, and fantastic to have Matt again. I think, like Matt said, right? It's been a year, and yes, it is kind of the anniversary for Almighty Blues FC as well this month. And yes, Matt, I know used to be part of CFC chats. Now he has his own channel, Zoe. I'll probably add the link after the stream is over. But Matt, what's the gut feel, man? As in that performance, Chelsea performance, you feel that the fight is coming back, or it's too early?
I said after the Madrid game, what was it? It was like last week, whenever it was. I said that there is still a chance we can come back, and I have very high confidence. It's just the only confidence is who's going to score these goals. And looking at last game 6-0, that's the exact win we needed. We needed something like that to get us to this stage. Now we need the intensity, we need the confidence. We have the confidence now. Now we should go into Madrid with a high expectations. Now I'm wanting to get at least 2 goals and go into penalties. That's the bare minimum, but it's more like how are we going to score these 2 goals? We look at our front line. We just scored 6-0. Again, great confidence, but we got to keep the consistency. Let's not look at the exception to the rule, and let's look at the majority of the rule. Werner, he scored 1 goal, 2, 3 goals in 3 months. And remember, he could have had 5, 6, but he hit the post 3 times. Mount as well, he's been doing all right. Like he's a hit or miss. The only consistency I see is Havertz. And from that, we need to get some creativity from our wingbacks. Alonso, I can't believe I'm saying this, did all right. Loftus-Cheek as well did all right. So it's going to be a very, very good match. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really excited for it. And I'm highly confident for us that we can possibly come back.
Yeah, that's a good call. By the way, I know Swarnendu, आप wait कर रहे हो backstage में. I'll get on Swarnendu. The idea is to have one conversation at a time. So we'll have Chelsea conversation quickly for the next 5 minutes, and then get on, Swarnendu, and we'll have Manchester United conversation. I hope that works. So wait करिए please. Ankit by Werner, Havertz, Mount front three against Madrid. Would you agree with that?
Werner have it? No, I wouldn't start Werner. One game
I'm
doesn't
with you. You
justify
know
him
it, brother.
starting.
No, I'm usually with you, but the problem is right now, if you see,
Hmm.
Pulisic hasn't been putting the performance either, right? And Ziyech hasn't looked himself last. I don't know whether it's a fasting, something that
Hmm.
tells me that he's not looked himself. So just for that one night, if we can do some madness, probably just put him in, man. As in, what do you think? No, whom do you put?
No, I still want him because I look at Werner. Right, he's the type of guy like when these big games, it takes him 75, 80 minutes to get in the game, and when he does get in the game, again, it's another hit or miss. He'll either bang it out or he'll be shocking. And I'm over probability over possibility. The possibility factor is yes, he did score 3 goals this recent game, but can he do it again? I don't see it against Madrid. No way. I would rather have Pulisic because Pulisic has been a bit more consistent. He wasn't been playing well because he hasn't been starting. He went to America. He did well there. He was fantastic before he left, and then he came back and he slowly was getting rotated a bit. So I would start Pulisic if Pulisic isn't playing well. Possibly start on Werner, but Werner isn't the guy who's the super sub. He doesn't come on and just like perform like that. So I would start Pulisic, Havertz, Mount in that game.
Okay, but by the way, people in the chat again, over 20 people watching. Hope everyone has liked, and do check out Zoe. It's I think ZOO with two eyes, if I'm not wrong, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
ZVOII.
Matt, I know, as in people in the chat first, you tell, as in, does Matt look like Kepa? What percentage of Matt looks like Kepa? But Matt, come on, I know you've spoken to Terrace about Kepa. Mendy has again, come. I know it was Southampton. We shouldn't judge too much into it, but we know in the FA Cup semi-final it's going to be Kepa. Would you actually start Kepa in midweek or stick with Mendy?
Kepa for Madrid. You saying Kepa
Yeah,
for Madrid?
yeah.
See, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. As much as I'm a big Kev fan, I looked at last game Mendy, and Mendy had only that one good save. That was fantastic. But Mendy again is our first keeper, right? I start Kepa for these games, the Brentford. I would start him for the Southampton. I would start him for Palace coming up. he must start Palace. If he does not start Palace, I'm going to be very, very upset, Tusha, because I'm going to be focusing and wondering why he's not being involved in this team, because he is a very, very good keeper. If not, I've said this, if he's not at Mendy's level, he's just a bit below it. He has the capability to be a first keeper anywhere else. It's just we've got another great keeper, Mendy. And people think I have an agenda against Mendy. I don't. I love Mendy. I think Mendy's a fantastic keeper. I say Mendy is our first keeper, but Kepa isn't far off Mendy. We put Kepa in a Crystal Palace or in a Villa or somewhere else, in a Tottenham or whatever. He's going to be their first keeper there. So I would start Mendy this game because I do see him having a bit more confidence in that type of sense. Last game he did well. He made that one good save. It would have been 6-1, but he saved it. So I will go for Mendy, but he is needed to have a rest, and I'm going to be a bit worried of him because obviously he's been mentally drained, and when we play against these big teams, like Madrid, they're going to be having shots non-stop. Like Southampton, they get battered 6-7-0, every 6 months. When they get past 3 goals, they give up. And you could tell they gave up. That's why Mendy wasn't really, having to do anything, And when Mendy hasn't had to do anything, one good save is fantastic. But when we're versing a team like Madrid and they're having 6-7 shots at us, and Mendy's just not capable there, that's the problem, and that's what I'm a bit
Because
worried about.
he's
But
not
I still
used to
would start him.
it. He's just not used to it because the defense has been kind of protecting him as well. It's just that
exactly.
Together they kind of, as in they really kind of as in they were shite, man. Probably I have to say it. The defense kind of went off. But weren't you surprised that Thiago Silva started? I know he was brought off, but Chalobah, man, where's he missing? What happened to Chalobah all of a sudden?
I don't know, man. Like that was. I saw on Coachilla's stream. I said I don't want Thiago Silva in this game because Chalobah needs to come on. We need to give Thiago a rest. Thankfully, he didn't get injured. I was very worried about that. And again, lucky we actually smashed him and they gave up. But Chalobah, exactly where is he? I want him to be progressing as well. Like he is a youngster. He had a bit of his flaws. We gave him time. He was kind of getting off a bit. But the best way to solve his drop in confidence is to keep playing him. Putting him on the bench isn't going to help. So I'm wondering where he is. Maybe he must have Palace. I'm not too sure. Maybe.
Yeah, fair enough. And one last question I have for you, Matt. Again, we as Chelsea fans react a lot. I know the Twitter world is crazy, but when it comes to Livramento, Mark Gay of the likes, but you saw yesterday's performance. Livramento, he was brought off as well, but Alonso kind of beating Livramento is probably saying at time that okay, Livramento still has some progression to make before we kind of buy him back. But what's your call? Like, is he that level yet, or he still has some time to go through?
Yeah, I mean, I think again that was I wouldn't say a one-off game. Like he isn't at that level where we're like, yep, this man's world class. Let's drop him in. He 100% has to be working more. He turned up against us last time we versed him. Other than that, he's been very, very average for Southampton. I've been watching Southampton, but I've been looking at his ratings yesterday. I was like, I'm not the one to base off ratings, but ratings give an overall idea of how a player has been playing. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he's there yet. I mean, Alonso was very, very well yesterday as well. I was shocked of that. Like, I can't believe he actually played that well.
Man,
but Livramento has a long way to go.
He's an attacker, man. He's just play him as an attacker. Don't think he's the defender. That's how he should play. Absolutely. And by the way, Rahul has a question about collab. Like me and Matt have been collabing. It's just on his channel previously, and I'm sure his new channel as well will collab very soon. But
of course,
it's about the timing, man. As in, hopefully, we'll do this lot more. I'm planning to do this, my midday stream so that it's possible for you. I know Miz also. We kind of talk a lot, but we've never been kind of been there on live streams. But absolutely brilliant to have you, Matt. I need to get a Manchester United fan on, but hope to see you soon. For now, take care, and everyone. I'll add Zoe's link in the description. Do check it out. It's ZVOII, right? So please check it out. I'll see you soon, mate.
Take care. See ya.
Okay, all the best. Okay, here I'll get in up next. That is Swarnendu. Swarnendu in the house. Hey, Swarnendu, कैसे हो?
बढ़िया हूँ आप बताओ.
बस ठीक है. By the way, yes, Swarnendu, for people who don't know, he's a huge Manchester United fan, right? Swarnendu, आप ही introduce करो. आप अपने आप को introduce करो, and so that people know you.
Hello guys, my name is Swarnendu. I am a huge Man United fan, and my age is only 12. So I have started following football recently, you can say, and for the love of Cristiano, I started supporting Man United, and now a passionate fan of.
Of course. और आप I think आपका channel active है, मतलब आप you are planning on doing content वहाँ, right? T50, right?
उतना content नहीं बना रहा.
हाँ, लेकिन फ्यूचर में करोगे, let's see, hopefully. लेकिन Swarnendu, first of all, your commiserations. I know Manchester United वापस से, it's more like रिजल्ट से ज्यादा आई थिंक आप दुखी हो गए जैसा परफॉर्मेंस, वो एक फाइट नहीं नजर आई ना, मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड स्पिरिट गायब है। तो फॉर यू व्हाट इज द बिगेस्ट क्वेश्चन मार्क, अभी आप किस पर ब्लेम डालोगे सबसे पहले एज अ मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड फैन?
देखो, आप ये जो फेलियर हो रहा है ना हम पे, आप किसी एक पे ब्लेम नहीं डाल सकते। आप मैनेजर का भी गलती है, पूरे प्लेयर्स का भी गलती है। द होल सिस्टम हैज फ्लॉज इन इट, एंड होपफुली न्यू मैनेजर के अराइवल के बाद सिस्टम को वो थोड़ा करेक्ट करेगा, ये सब करेगा। लेट्स होप फॉर इट।
When it comes to the match itself, right? मतलब again, Rashford, there were question marks यार, वो क्या होगा उसका फ्यूचर and all that, बट वो स्टार्ट किया था। लेकिन इन टर्म्स ऑफ परफॉर्मेंस अगेन आप रैशफोर्ड पर तो ब्लेम नहीं डालोगे ना इन टर्म्स ऑफ 11। आई थिंक इट्स मोर अबाउट देयर, आई थिंक वो डिफेंसिव मिडफील्ड और डिफेंडर्स वो थोड़ा क्वेश्चन थे, क्योंकि वहां से बॉल जा ही नहीं रही थी आगे। तो अगर जाती आगे तो मे बी दे कुड हैव डन समथिंग अबाउट इट, लेकिन वो पास हो ही नहीं रहा था। सो रैशफोर्ड का क्या लग रहा है फ्यूचर?
ये कुछ कुछ प्लेयर्स है ना, मिनट वन से ही डिसइंटरेस्टेड दिखते हैं, मतलब कोई जज्बा ही नहीं दिखता उनमें। और कल क्या हो रहा था ना, मुझे पता ही नहीं चल रहा था। एक बॉल पीछे आ रहा है, फिर हम आगे जा रहे हैं, फिर बॉल लूज कर रहे हैं, फिर जा रहे हैं, फिर पिकपॉट पकड़ रहा है, फिर क्या, दैट वाज अ होल मिस गेम। क्या हो रहा था गेम में वही मुझे पता नहीं चल रहा था। गला फाट गया चिल्ला चिल्ला कर।
नहीं, लेकिन आई थिंक थोड़ा यार क्रेडिट तो देना भी चाहिए। अगर डेविड डेया नहीं होता तो यार हो सकता था 2-0 हो जाता, और वहां पर पिकफोर्ड भी अच्छा किया था। तो गेम की क्वालिटी ओवरऑल भी इतनी अच्छी नहीं थी। आई थिंक एवर्टन काइंड ऑफ डिजर्व्ड इट बिकॉज उन्हें चांस लिया कंपेयर टू मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड, और ऐसा नहीं कि उन्होंने बहुत अच्छा खेला। तो एब्सोल्युटली यहाँ पर ओके, यहाँ पर एडिसन डजंट सेव द मिथ, he has saved City from dropping points many games when City was leading just by a single goal and did many saves in extra time. हाँ, मतलब he does, but again, the fact is about how much kind of weightage should be given to the goalkeeper in certain teams versus other teams, right? वहाँ कुछ टीम्स में होता है, जैसे मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड की बात कर लो, डेविड de Gea, आप बोलोगे if he wasn't in goal, Manchester United would have not even been 6th 7th position. That's the reality of it, right? Swarendu, तो I think अगर on the other hand, अगर आपके पास better defensive mechanism होता in terms of the way the defenders played, you would have been in a better situation. So I think it kind of works in hand, right? मतलब आप किसका ब्लेम करोगे, मतलब मेनली ऑन दैट गोल, एक जन पिक आउट करोगे, किसको पिक आउट करोगे?
देखो, एक तो है हमारे द लेजेंडरी सेंटर बैक, ठीक है ना, रामोस का बाप हमारी टीम में है, हैरी मैगवायर, है ना। वो उसको तो एक्सेप्शन है, ठीक है ना। बट नॉट ओनली बिकॉज ऑफ हिम, द होल क्या बताए, पूरा डिफेंस ही, मतलब इतना अनऑर्गेनाइज्ड डिफेंस ना किसी टीम का आई डोंट थिंक है अभी।
Yeah, that's a good one. By the way, people, big up to Chelsea Perspective. We just saw that Chelsea Perspective. He is streaming, I think, at 3:30 daily. So do check it out for sure. हाँ, मतलब it is Chelsea Perspective. आपको मिलेगा काफी Chelsea panel. लेकिन as a neutral also you can go and give your opinion for sure. I know that I'm pretty sure Kochila would love that as well. भाई राशफोर्ड को बेचकर पैसा लेना अब सबसे अच्छा ऑप्शन है। हाँ, तो what is his level like? ऑनेस्टली बोलो यार सोनेंदु, आपके लिए क्या लेवल है रैशफोर्ड का? व्हाट इज द एग्जैक्ट लेवल इन टर्म्स ऑफ क्लब?
अभी रैशफोर्ड का जो एटीट्यूड है वो सब है, आई थिंक अगर वो ही रख के चलता है ना, आई डोंट थिंक कि भाई दिस इज द क्लब फॉर हिम। एंड जो मतलब गंदा एनवायरनमेंट बना रहा है कि भाई आई वांट टू लीव, ठीक है, द क्लब इज मीडियोकर, मैं मतलब जो एनवायरनमेंट बन रहा है कि मैं चला जाऊंगा, वह सब करूंगा, भाई तू चले जा यार, क्लब का अच्छा होगा। आई वुड रिकमेंड मैनेजर
दैट इज
भाई।
व्हाई आई लव स्वनेंदु, हम हमारी बात होती है मेरी और स्वनेंदु को काफी, आई नो द फैक्ट दैट आई थिंक ही जस्ट सेज इट हाउ ही फील्स इट, दैट्स हाउ यू शुड बी एज अ यूनाइटेड फैन। हाँ, आप बोलोगे कि ही इज ही ब्लीड्स रेड एंड ही इज अ यूनाइटेड इन एंड आउट रैशफोर्ड, लेकिन ही नीड्स अ फ्रेश ऑफ ब्रेथ एयर। मैं अग्री करता हूँ 100% स्वनेंदु से कि ही नीड्स समथिंग न्यू, एक चैलेंज। आई थिंक इट्स टाइम। और आई डोंट नो, रैंगनिक को सब ब्लेम करे यार, वो क्या ही तो करता है यार 6 महीनों में। मतलब इफ दे आर हैविंग प्लेयर्स लाइक दीज हु आर नॉट मोटिवेटेड एवरी सेकंड मंथ, तो मेरे ख्याल से खाली मैनेजर को नहीं आप ब्लेम कर सकते। इट्स अ बिट ऑफ एवरीथिंग, राइट? हाउ वाज मैगवायर परफॉर्मेंस? मतलब हाँ, सोनेंदु ऑलरेडी सेड अबाउट मैगवायर जो था, मतलब अगेन आई वुडंट ब्लेम हिम, आई वुडंट सिंगल हिम आउट, लेकिन हाँ, बीइंग अ कैप्टन आप लीड करते हो फ्रॉम द फ्रंट, तो यू हैव टू टेक दैट जब आपके आता है. दे रन 10 किलोमीटर मोर देन यूनाइटेड. हाँ, दैट इज द पॉइंट, दैट इज द होल ग्रेट वन फ्रॉम युजवीर, क्योंकि वो एफर्ट है ना, एफर्ट लैक करता है. आई थिंक एवर्टन की बात करो ना, एवर्टन दे हैड, इफ आई नॉट इवोबी आर्सेनल में वी यूज्ड टू क्रिटिसाइज हिम एज न्यूट्रल्स, क्योंकि ही नेवर हैड दैट काइंड ऑफ फिनिशिंग एबिलिटी. और फिर ही वेंट टू एवर्टन. आप बोल सकते हो रैशफोर्ड का भी सेम स्टोरी हो सकता है, बट द डिफरेंस इज लाइक इवोबी वर्क्स हार्ड. आई नो आई एम कंपेयरिंग इवोबी विद रैशफोर्ड, वो नहीं हो सकता, लेकिन द फैक्ट बीइंग वो he was playing as a midfielder का, he was playing as a, if I'm not wrong, right central midfielder. तो वो work rate दिख रहा था. That is Lampard has got out of him, and again hats off to Lampard भाई. He got Gordon. Lot of people, me included, criticized कि Gordon को क्यों खिला रहा है, डिमारी ग्रे है, डकोरे को बेंच पे डाल रहा है, लेकिन नहीं, he played Gordon and played Iwobi midfield rather, right? Harry Maguire, bye bye. Guys, let's call in on that link sir is shared. यार sir मत बोलो राहुल भाई, come on. अंकित बोलो, but yeah, absolutely, yes, ऊपर किया है मैंने actually. देखते हैं, मतलब again we do have 10 more minutes people. यहाँ मैंने शेयर किया है, तो अगेन just scroll up. I think there is a comment. If you want to join, of course anyone can join. लेट हो गया, no problem, absolutely. यहाँ पर Nick Blue is in the house. Yes, Nick Blue, must be happy after the performance. Big up. Certainly good to have you on the chat always. Again, if people want to join, you are welcome. We do have another 10 minutes. Chelsea are back now. Let's take it to Madrid. मैं actually neutral opinion लेता हूँ. चलो, स्वर्णेंदु है. स्वर्णेंदु, अगेन मतलब रियलिटी वही है कि यार आप लालिगा में कौन से टीम को ज्यादा फॉलो करते हो?
लालिगा में तो देखो ज्यादा फॉलो करता हूँ मैड्रिड को ही. मैड्रिड के ऑलमोस्ट सारे मैचेस ही देखता हूँ.
वही है, वो रोनाल्डो फैक्टर थोड़ा तो आना ही था, राइट? लेकिन रियलिटी बोलो, अभी कितना परसेंटेज दोगे चेल्सी को चांस इन दैट मिडवीक गेम जो आने वाला है?
देखो, ये चेल्सी ऐसी टीम है ना, जो फर्स्ट लेग में था, हार के हमको डरा रही थी ब्रेंटफोर्ड के अगेंस्ट की भाई हमें डर रहा था कि भाई ये ब्रेंटफोर्ड के अगेंस्ट हार गए हैं, अभी हमारे ऊपर गुस्सा निकलेंगे. ठीक है, अभी जीत के वो हमें डर दिखा रहा है कि भाई साउथहैम्पटन को तो फोड़ दिया यार, हमारे अगेंस्ट क्या करेंगे. बट आई थिंक दैट चेल्सी हैज अ गुड चांस. सांटियागो बर्नेबाउ में 90 minutes is very long, and if Chelsea can capitalize on that, Chelsea can win this match, and I would give Chelsea 30% chance to win this.
Okay, perfect. That's brilliant. Yes, absolutely. यहाँ पर यार राहुल बोलते हुए 10 minutes, 20 likes needed. Come on, we can do it. We can get there. Let's make it 100 before stream ends. That's absolutely the need. And by the way, yeah, I think Chelsea perspective, I just checked the DM, but I'm not sure if I understand right. So if I'm not wrong, Chelsea perspective is having a contest on a stream. So again, do join in a stream at 3:30 p.m. There is a chance to win. So again, people who are ready to compete, do join in, tune in. And yes, of course, yeah, you can pick anyone. Chelsea perspective, I'll probably give you the option of picking that, right? Yes, of course, we can certainly host one of the quarterfinal matches again together as well. Okay, Los Blancos will play as 12 man. Yeah, I think that's the whole point. That's very interesting. But again, Swarnendu, great to have you, bhai. I'm hoping here you have a great kind of नेक्स्ट मंथ, बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट. लेकिन हाँ, एक क्वेश्चन था आपके लिए, आप खुश हो गए कॉन्फ्रेंस लीग से?
भाई आई वांट दिस टीम की अगर तुम टॉप 4 में आओ, नहीं तो यूरोप के ही बाहर हो जाओ. टॉप 4 में आने से ठीक है ना, न्यू टीम को थोड़ा वो मिलेगा कि चांस तो मिलेगा. देखो, एरिक टेन हैग के अंडर. एंड मैं यूरोपा या कॉन्फ्रेंस में नहीं खिलाना चाहता, क्योंकि अगर नीचे आ जाता है तो ग्लेजर्स विल रियलाइज कि भाई टीम कितना मिस में है. एंड आई होप दे वुड ट्राई टू इम्प्रूव दैट. उनका तो आना ही पड़ेगा. सो आइदर टॉप 4 आउटसाइड.
अगेन आप बोलिए, एनी यूनाइटेड फैंस इन द हाउस, व्हाट वुड यू टेक? स्वर्णेंदु सेज आइदर टॉप 4, जो अभी चांसेस कम लग रहे हैं स्पेशली आफ्टर यस्टरडे. लेकिन अगेन नेवर से नेवर, आई एम प्रीटी श्योर. लेकिन हाँ, इफ नॉट, ही डजंट वांट कॉन्फ्रेंस लीग. बट absolutely great. Yeah, Swarnendu, milte hain fir bhai. We'll catch you soon, and I'll just kind of end the stream with a couple more discussions. Lekin I'll see you soon. Till next time, take care, brother. Chalo, bye. Good to see you. And yes, Swarnendu is off, but again we'll continue for a few more minutes. Take a few more comments here. Bhaiya, I want Man United should buy physical DMs who can bully other teams like Casemiro, De Paul, Kimmich. But football fusion, that is the whole point. Man United, apart from their history, what is it that Man United will give to that player? Money, history, that are the two things. Yes, very important things. But if another team of say similar caliber, similar history level, or a good paycheck gives you Europe, they'll probably go there, right? Well, just putting it out there, right? That's the whole point. And we're talking about top people. Kimmich तो यार बायर्न म्यूनिख से नहीं हिलने वाला, मेरे ख्याल से शायद ही हिलेगा. बायर्न म्यूनिख, very few people, especially German internationals, वो नहीं हिलते. That's a reality of it. Yeah, Rodrigo de Paul बहुत अच्छा एक शाउट है. कैसेमीरो वो भी नहीं जाएगा मेरे ख्याल से. हाँ, बोल सकते हो कि towards the end of his career, maybe next year end तक वो सोचे, अभी नहीं जाएगा मेरे ख्याल से. He still starts for Madrid, right? Chelsea needed most wake up call and they woke wide enough. Well, I'm crossing my fingers. That's all I can say. Absolutely. Nothing else. RCO's in the house. Hello, Ankit Bhaiya. Always good to have you. And again, people, we have 85 likes, 15 away from what we are targeting. Let's get to the 100 like mark. And of course, अगर आपको कुछ और questions है, we have 5 more minutes, so you can come on. The link हमने share किया था. Just scroll up. You can find the link. आज लेट हो गया, नो प्रॉब्लम, एब्सोल्युटली यार, हम रोज ही करें स्ट्रीम. व्हेनेवर यू कैन कम ऑन. और बाय द वे यार, यू कैन ऑलवेज रीवॉच. हम ज्यादातर टाइम स्टैम्प भी डालते टॉपिक्स के, तो यू कैन ऑब्वियसली वॉच इट लेटर. नॉट नेसेसरी यू वॉच इट देयर एंड देयर, एब्सोल्युटली. लेकिन अच्छा लगता है इफ यू गाइस जॉइन इन द डिस्कशन लाइव. Casemiro, वही like I said, Casemiro right now, I doubt it. The donkey scores again for Everton. क्या ही तो बोलूं. Nick Blue is like, Nick Blue, but I'm pretty sure you're happy for Frank Lampard, aren't you? That's something that we don't want him to get relegated, And again, I think probably if he gets relegated with Everton, his managerial career is over. Not that it's kind of going great guns anyway. I think in any case, Everton might get a new manager next season. But, let's see. As in, if he saves them, and convincingly, maybe he stays. Mohit, bhai, your knowledge is just another level. Being following you since, bhai, Mohit, that means a lot. Again, it's knowledge because of you guys. We discuss a lot, we watch a lot. Hum to yaar fan hai bas, honestly. I know it's been like over 20 years that I've been watching cricket and football both. Literally, pagalu with these sports. So the more you watch, the more you discuss, the more you learn, and that's what I've done. And on Twitter, etc., I'm kind of active from last couple of years, so hopefully that has helped as well. लेकिन हाँ, मोहित, thank you भाई, very big thanks. यहाँ पर कल PSG का मैच देखा भाई. Okay, let's talk about that quickly because मैंने मिस कर दिया. PSG, well, they won as in convincingly जीते यार. But Neymar scoring a hat trick and Mbappe scoring a hat trick, or Messi bhai, Messi is he back to his best? Messi supplying. Messi has been the supplier for PSG, I think, recent matches में. So would you actually argue that PSG is, or rather Messi is kind of playing to PSG's strengths and vice versa? Do you think Messi should stay at PSG or just kind of get that going to Neymar के साथ understanding आ रही है वापस in that team? मेरे ख्याल से he should stay there and prove people wrong. That's मेरा kind of view. I don't know what you people think, but either way, I can see 30 people joining. Well, come on, man. Let's like the stream. Let's take that poll. I will end that poll. But again, I'm not seeing the likes increasing, man. It's just a press of a button. Everyone, let's press that like button. Let's do that. Much needed. Certainly helps. And of course, it was an open stream. We are ending the stream now. Again, if you have any questions for the next couple of minutes, I'll be more than happy to answer them. Chances of Argentina to win FIFA World Cup. Amit, first of all, thank you for your question. Thanks for joining in. The thing is, मैंने किया है proper video, so do check out that video. We did a watch along reaction as well, plus the fact that post that, what do you think? What I think is going to be the phase of the each round. Put it that way. Every round का क्या result होने वाला है मैंने proper किया. Short video है, तो देखना वो. Thumbnail में Messi है. That is the clue. So you think you know the answer? Probably yes, right? So Argentina have a good chance. That's what I would say. और आप देखिए short video है. Certainly यहाँ पर okay. भैया ये 1 year outside Europe for United. By the way, 1 year for Almighty Blues FC भी यार उसके लिए like कर दीजिए. Come on, 1 year for Almighty Blues FC. We have been bringing, I think it's over 250 videos that we have brought to you all. Again, we have a lot of playlists, so I would like to definitely shout out कि यार बहुत varied content है. आप देखिए हमारे playlist, you'll understand what I'm saying, that why I'm saying it. And we follow a lot of leagues, right? It's just not Chelsea. So yes, Bhaiya 1 year outside Europe for United. So Ten Hag can get much more time with players. Okay, a total revamp of squad is needed, more youngsters. लेकिन Anup, United have big squads. Let's be honest. They will not be able to sell everyone for profit. So I think they will end up with a big squad, regardless. How will Ten Hag manage that? मेरे ख्याल से, again, Anup, that's a great call. So Conference League will be perfect. Experiment in the Conference League. Why not? Okay, so we have towards the end of the stream Nick Blue joining. Let's get him for 5 minutes. Hey, brother Nick, how are you? All good?
Yeah. Hi. I keep forgetting to say your name. Tell me your name again.
It's
Your
Ankit.
real-
It's Ankit, mate. Ankit. No
How you
problem.
say
You
that?
can call me
Ankit?
Almighty Blues.
Yeah, I know you're Almighty Blues, but it's Hanky, isn't it? Hanky. Yeah,
It's Ankit.
nice to be on your show. I
Yeah,
like
always
it.
have to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you have to thank Coachella for advertising your channel because of him I'm here.
Okay, fantastic. And trust me, you can ask Coachella. It's the other way around as well.
I
We
know.
actually are
Yeah, I
brothers,
gathered that. That's why
we
that's
do.
why I
And like I always say,
Hanky,
it's Chelsea perspective and
Yeah.
Almighty Blues FC. We are family,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I know.
But Nick, I have to first ask you again.
Yeah.
I asked another Chelsea fan, Matt, was in the house. But what is your opinion about that performance? What do you think will happen in Madrid? Should we change a lot from what started yesterday? What is your starting lineup going to be? I know it's
Yeah.
early. But what over to you?
Yeah, great display. That's what I was hoping for. Chelsea, when Chelsea at their best, they can kill anyone. It's not just because it's Southampton. People were saying Southampton didn't play well. No, it's not the case. We played brilliant. That's why. It's down to even the Hassan Southampton manager. He said it. Chelsea played too good, unbelievable. He said that.
Yeah.
It's not because Southampton played bad. That's the first point. Second point, yeah, I will make a couple of changes. Although Timo Werner, good luck. To me, for me, he was him man of the match or Mason Mount. Both of them were brilliant yesterday.
Mason Mount's pass, man. Pass to Alonso. That is some awareness, right? Probably
Alonso. I wanted him last Wednesday to be on the left wing back, but he was injured. Otherwise, he would have.
Was he injured? Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was last Wednesday. He had a little injury. That's why we put Aspie on the left wing back, but it didn't work. I want to see Alonso on Tuesday. I want to see Rhys James on the other side. It looks like Aspie's got COVID, so we don't know about him if he's going to be ready. It doesn't look like it.
I think it's going to be what it's. I know it depends on what the severity is.
Depends
But I think it's technically 5 days.
how bad he's got it, and and we're going to have our defense. Rudiger, Silva. They have to stop Benzema this time. Last week, they gave him all the space in the world. You can't give space to Benzema, the best player, one of the best, if not the best in the world right now. For me, him and Lewandowski are the best centre forwards in the world. Unbelievable players. I wish we had one of them. But we have to take care of Benzema if we want to win. And I wouldn't go with Werner. Werner done great, but we need an early goal. We can't rely on Timo Werner, to get that goal. He might miss the first chance. We can't afford to miss any chances. So I prefer to play Pulisic, Havertz, and Mount.
Okay.
Up front.
And sorry, I'll just interrupt you quickly here because Chelsea perspective, brother, come on, man. As in, this wasn't required, but absolutely fantastic to always, get this from Chelsea perspective. Again, a great channel. People do check it out. I'm pretty sure everyone has seen that, how much we kind of support each other for a reason.
Yes.
Great content and a lot of work that goes in, and of course, he knows in and out of.
Hanky, you should both of you get together and make it a bigger channel, one big channel.
Oh, yeah, we are already one, brother. We are already one. Don't
no,
worry.
yeah, no, yeah, but you know what I mean.
We need to do shows. We need to do much more shows.
Slowly, you get there. You know what I mean.
I think The only issue is the time difference. So I think as long as I can, kind of manage that with him, I think perfectly. I think we used to do a lot of shows together. It's
I
just that the
know.
fact that now it's getting busier, so we haven't done lately. But he knows it, right?
Uh-huh.
But RLC, I think he has a point. RLC played as wing back, and he kind of did the job. So it's because Aspi has COVID. You're saying that maybe RLC is an option.
Well, Aspi looks like he looks like he's got the. I don't know if he'll be ready. If not, we have to bring Chalobah in. Bring Chalobah there. Yeah.
The guy has been missing, man. As in, the guy is like literally, I don't know what's happened to Chalobah. He's done
He's there.
excellently
There's
well.
nothing wrong with him. It's just Tuchel picking, Aspi and other players. But Chalobah, I can rely on Chalobah. Every time he plays, he does a job. And, I like the play. He can score as well, So, for me, in the middle, it has to be Kanté and Kovacic. It has to be Kovacic for, definitely. And Kanté next to him. Kanté, you saw yesterday was better, but Tuesday he'd be up for it. Kanté is 3 extra players on that pitch for us when he's on 100%. So we need Kanté to be 100%, and we can win. We can go and beat Real Madrid, get the 2 goals back, even if it takes extra time. We can win 3-0. No, there's no reason why we can't. I have full faith in Chelsea because I was waiting to see how they react yesterday, and they reacted like I was hoping for. After that reaction, that display, I think even on pen, we go and win in Madrid when we put them Spaniards where they belong.
So we have Nikhil in the house who's a Real Madrid fan, and he agrees, the fact that
because they're all taking the piss. You see them last night on Twitter.
No, but you know what? Again, you're right. Benzema is another level, man. Like we need to definitely, be careful. But I think Nikhil has a point because if Real Madrid score early, then we are kind of doomed. So we don't want that. So we need.
No, if they score, that's it. We have to forget it. We have to try and perform. Look, even if we lose tomorrow, because it's a hard job to do, even if we lose, but we go and win that game tomorrow 1-0, I'll be happy with the team and Tuchel. And we have the FA Cup still, and we're going to finish 3rd in the league. So, I'd rather have a good performance. I don't want Real Madrid to, score 2 or 3 goals and we don't play at all. I don't think that will happen. It's going to be close. Okay. We can do it. I really have faith. Yeah.
Nick, a quick question. I'm going to end the stream in 2 minutes, within 2 minutes, in fact, because I have a cricket stream on the other channel that I also have. But I don't, Nick, do you follow any cricket, by the way?
No, I don't.
No, not really. Okay, fine.
I have played cricket when I was at school. I used to enjoy playing it with my Indian and Pakistani friends. It was good fun.
Nice.
We used to play when we were young, in the playground. Yes, but I don't follow it.
But I'll take a quick prediction from you. I know that you were commenting already, but Man City, Liverpool, it is a big game, let's be honest. Who's going to win tonight and who's going to win the Premier League for you?
Well, for me, I hope it's City because I hate Liverpool. One of our biggest rivals is Liverpool right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Top hate team. They hate us, we hate them. But I predict a 2-0 win for City today, and to go, put Liverpool aside and go on to win the Premiership. I want City to win the Premiership. I don't want them to win the Champions League. I don't want them to.
Yeah, I think that's the best case scenario for us.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, again, people watching, everyone who is a cricket fan, even otherwise, it will be great to have you all there. I am starting a live stream. Technically, starts in 7 minutes, so I have to rush now. Certainly, where can I find? Okay, it's Almighty Blues Cricket. Just give a search, or you can find it in the description below. Right. Also, we have featured a lot of channels, people. If you see, हमारे होम पेज पर जाओ, you can check out our featured channels. You can see Chelsea Perspective, you can see Almighty Blues Cricket, you can see a lot of channels there. You can see, and you can just click on them and subscribe to them. But Almighty Blues Cricket it is. But Nick, great to have you, brother. I have to end the stream now, but hoping that we'll discuss certain positive things just after the Madrid game.
Yeah,
looking forward to it, and I think the positive vibes are back. That's the most important thing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And
That's
obviously,
true.
a lot of ownership things coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. Yeah.
Always, brother. And of course, everyone, people who's watching, again, we are like 95 likes, 5 likes away from 100. By the time you guys kind of end the stream, let's have 100 likes. But thank you, everyone. And I'm hoping to see you in 6 minutes on Almighty Blues Cricket. Till next time, take care. And I would say up the Chelsea and good luck to City and Liverpool. Let's have a good match. Take care.
Good luck to City, not Liverpool.
Good luck. Okay. See you. Bye.
Let's see.